Hello, transitional kindergarten families. Well, the first day of school is fast approaching, and I wanted just to let you know that you can be expecting a packet in the mail from me, and inside it is some things that I wanted to go over with you. Really quick, this is going to be what we call our phonics learning board, and every day I want your student to bring this to circle time. So kind of just leave it by your computer because every day we will be singing our fun phonics songs. Well, upside down. We'll sing our Sing, Spell, Read, Write song, where the children can take their phonics boards and they can point to the letters apple, ball, and we'll sing that song and they can point to those letters and sounds. And then up here is Meizu Phonics, and those are our letters that have an action with it. So the letter A is Allie the alligator. And let's make Allie alligator's mouth real big and chomp, and we say ah. And I'll be doing this in class with them, so they'll get used to it. But it's very important that they have this board there so they have that visual and that kinesthetic, that touching, tactile. And then on the back we have a great number chart to 100, and we're going to count every day that we are in TK or in school. And some of the days are blank, and we'll fill those in with the number. So they'll need their pencils as well. So this is one thing that I'm going to be sending you, and I want it to be next to the computer in their learning station so they can use it every day. I'm also sending you a folder, and inside this folder, and I've told everybody about work samples. Every quarter I will mail you out a little packet of work samples that I want the kids to do. It goes along with the Beginning Embark Unit 1, I Am Special. They're all lessons that correlate with the things that the kids are learning in Unit 1. So, for example, I'll just take it out here. They will be tracing numbers 0 through 4, and that's exactly what they'll be learning. And they'll be working on tracing the letter B, and so forth. So I have this little packet here. I've included an envelope. You can mail it back to me. Sometimes kids love to mail things. I know they like to get things in the mail too. So you can mail it back or scan this back to me. It's very important I get those little work sample packs back. So that is in your folder packet. Another thing that's on the other side that will be in your folder packet is Mr. Helper Bear. There is a QR code. I want you to listen to it. We're using a lot of QR codes, and you can find out how we are going to use this little helper bear at your home and in class. That does not need to be turned back to me. That's just for fun. A very important skill we're going to be working on a lot at the beginning of the year is your child's name. Their first name is what we're going to start with. I have a great letter here that I want you to read over. Again, a QR code, so that way you can see fun strategies to work with your child's first name, and a little name activity here. And inside here I have a great little name activity. I have their name written down, and then they can build it with these letters that I've cut up, and they can make their name and build it. But again, all that information is in this letter with the QR code. Nothing needs to be turned into me. It just needs to be practiced at home so we get those skills down. The last thing in the folder is a beginning journal. Now, journal writing is going to be very important in TK. We do it every day, some form of journal writing. I've given you this little beginning journal as just a guide, an idea for you. It doesn't have to be this, but I thought this is a great way to start out your journal writing. Develop those fine motor skills. Maybe on day 1, you're just going to work on tracing this line. They can use a pencil, they can use their finger, a crayon, but we want to really start working with lines. Day 2, I have a fun little sheet. It's called a bug hunt. I want them to go out in their backyard and hunt for some insects. Maybe pick up some rocks and leaves, find out what's underneath, and then whatever you discover, draw me a picture of it. They don't have to write anything necessarily. Draw me a picture, and then they can actually tell you, the parent, what they saw, what they discovered, and you can do some dictation writing down here of what their words are. So you can model that great handwriting, that left to right, the spaces between in words, starting with capital letters, all that good stuff. They're gonna see, you're gonna read it back to them, and you can show them what fabulous writers they are. If they hear beginning sounds, maybe they discover a ladybug, ladybug. What sound do you hear at the beginning of that word? Do you hear the l? Let's write an L. There's an L. You could just do an L if you want. At the beginning, it's okay if they make a mark and they say that's ladybug and it actually, it's just marking. That's great. It's all pre-emergent beginning writing. I'm going to tell you a lot about that handwriting later. So anyways, there's some great little pages in here. You can print off some more ideas and more paper. I've given you just a little starter kit though on your journal. And I'm very excited that you will be getting this packet soon. I have lots of things that I'm going to be mailing out to you, but be on the lookout next week for this in the mail, because we're going to need this for day one. First day, I want to sing our phonics song, and I hope everybody has their phonics boards so they can follow along. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.